everyone. Today I brought in my friend whose name is Bryan. Say hi, Bryan.
Hi, Bryan.
Hi, he said hi, Bryan. That was old
Clever.
school.
Right.
Anyway, so Bryan's here to talk to us today about his job. Bryan, where do you work?
Well, Weena, I work for a major advertising company that looks for product promotions in television shows.
Why do these products end up on the TV shows? Is this just like normal advertising, like you see it between the parts of the show, or what kind of, what are we talking when we say product placement?
It's not normal advertising at all, Weena. It's really covert advertising.
Oh.
Because, you know, in the day of TiVo, advertisers know that nobody's watching their commercials.
Huh, okay.
So they do know that you're still watching a TV show. So they'll hide something in the TV show, and that's their secret commercial.
Huh, okay. But they hide it in such a way that people will actually see it.
Right, it's hidden, but it's not really hidden.
They will be competing for state-of-the-art HP computers. Of course, you get a ton of new HP gear. A lot of you are familiar with the HP ads. Now, you guys are going to create your own ad.
What are you doing, like as you are sitting at your desk?
As I am sitting at my desk at work, I have a television set in front of me.
Okay. You get to just like watch TV all day long.
I watch TV all day long.
That must be awesome.
It is awesome until it's not.
Oh.
After a while, you realize that you're watching TV for your job. And so if you just pay attention to the TV show, and if you laugh at the TV show, or if you're really sucked into the drama or watching the sports game, you miss everything that you're supposed to be looking for because you were so busy watching the TV show. Now, when I watch TV at home, just for me, I end up seeing things. Like I'll be watching reality TV.
Dead people. He sees them in the show. Do you see dead people in the show?
Not unless I'm supposed to.
Are they branded dead people?
If you just see a can on a counter that's red and white, you might assume that it's Coca-Cola.
Okay.
But if it doesn't specifically say Coke on that can, I don't count it. Because a lot of shows have fake products that they put on that just look like a Coke can or just look like, you know, a Starbucks cup.
I mean, what if they just showed like that big swooshy bit on the Coke that, you know, like Coke has the swoosh on it?
The swoosh?
Yes,
well, the swoosh is technically their logo.
Right, okay.
So if it's technically a logo, I can say I saw it.
Okay. About how many of these would there be on like a given show?
Like if I'm watching a 30-minute sitcom, there might be 4 or 5 different things. But if you're watching something like on Bravo, like Project Runway or one of their contest reality shows, Saturn is going to sponsor every one of those shows. So anytime you see the host driving in or out of the shot, it's always going to be in a Saturn.
Come take a ride with me in the Saturn Vue Green Line Hybrid.
Saturn's paid a lot of money to make sure that you see that little planetary thing on their car.
Gotcha. Okay. What's the hardest kind of thing to watch?
Sports are the hardest things to watch. Every single segment's going to be sponsored by someone else. So the commentators are always going to be saying, the halftime show sponsored by duct tape.
Right.
And then the next time they say it'll be sponsored by Barbie doll. Or,
okay, gotcha.
You know, whoever. Or the absolute worst is NASCAR.
Oh, man, yeah.
Have you ever watched NASCAR, Weena?
No, I can't really because of the establishment, you know.
Oh,
I'm kind of anti-establishment.
When we first started doing these kinds of things, boy, you had to write down everything. Like every time a car circled the track, there's Cheerios and Valvoline.
Every single time the car circled the track?
Well, every time a commercial breaks the segment, you have to do it. So if there are 20 cars in the race and each car has 40 things on it, 20 times 40 is 800.
So do you just like write things down really, really super fast and write it down, like that? Or is it more a matter of like you stop the show?
Oh, I definitely stop the show.
Oh, that's good.
I write down and I pause and I come up with my clever little questions.
That would probably give you worse hand cramps than puppeteering, actually, if you had to
you
write
can imagine such a thing. So if I watch a 30-minute show that's a sitcom, I have to make a list of everything that I see inside that sitcom.
Wow.
And then I write a special test that people can take online. And so you'll answer all of these questions that say, I watched that show and I saw when the character tripped over roller skate in the driveway. And if you answer my question about the roller skate in the driveway right, I'll say, really? Because right after that happened, they went into the kitchen. And did you notice that there were 4 cereal boxes on the kitchen counter? And if they can answer all of my questions right, we give them lots of prizes like bubble gum or dryer sheets or something exciting like that.
No iPods?
No iPods.
I'm not taking this test, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
Kind of crazy. Old people do it a lot.
Old people like bubblegum as a prize. Keep that in mind, okay, everybody? If you're looking for what to give Grandma for, well, maybe she doesn't have any teeth. Anyway, so...
Dryer sheets.
Dryer sheets, but don't let her chew on those, because that's a bad idea.
My company says we're willing to spend a lot of money giving you free stuff, because all of these advertisers are willing to give us a lot more money for the information that we can gain by people like me watching television and writing these quizzes.
So my sister isn't here today. She stayed at school because she's a big lame-o, but I figure I should maybe ask some questions on her behalf. Why does this matter? I mean, like, does it? It's a big deal. I mean, if you put products in a show, it looks more like real life. I mean, if I was in my kitchen and I had a box of Schmearinos instead of Cheerios, you know, like people would be like, "Oh, that's so fake," you know. So, I mean, does it matter in the grand scheme of things?
You know, I don't know if it does or not. I know that when people take our tests, lots of times they're able to say, "You know what? I did see the box of Cheerios back there on the counter." And I'm not sure if that makes people buy more Cheerios, but it makes people think about Cheerios.
What I've been wondering, I watch the Colbert Report and the Daily Show a lot. What is the crap with the Doritos? Have they been getting product placement money for saying Dorito, 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 Dorito all the time?
They have.
They're actually getting money for that?
I think so.
Screw you, Stephen Colbert! Well, anyway, thanks very much for coming on the show. This was a lot of fun, and I think we all learned a lot. Yeah, so,
great.
Thanks very much.
Great. Thank you.
Thanks.